Shirkah Al-Mufawadah is a type of partnerships contract in Islamic commercial jurisprudence (fiqh muamalat) where all partners participate equally in capital, obligations, profit, loss and decision-making authority. In simple terms, it is a 100% equal partnerships. Everyone must be identical in terms of capital, work and responsibility and risk. Example, if two people want to start a business, they must contribute the same amount of capital, perform the same type of work, share profits and losses equally and carry equal liability. And why Shirkah Al-Mufawadah is considered a hybrid contract? The main reason is Shirkah Al-Mufawadah combines elements from several other forms of Shirkah into one single contract. It is not just one type of partnerships. Instead, it is a hybrid form from multiple fiqh concepts, including Shirkah Al-Inan, sharing of capital, Shirkah Al-A'mal, sharing of labor, and Shirkah Al-Wujuh, sharing of liability, and Shirkah Al-Mudarabah, a structure involving both work and capital. All these components are merged together and creating an all-in-one partnerships. This is why it is classified as a hybrid contract in Islamic jurisprudence. Shirkah Al-Mufawadah consists of several essential pillars. First, the contract must include a clear offer and acceptance, such as a statement expressing agreement to form an equal partnerships. Second, the contracting parties must involve at least two people who are legally competent, meaning they are sane, mature and entering the partnership voluntarily. Third, the capital contributed by each partner must be identical in forms such as all in cash and equal in amount. Fourth, the work or effort required in the partnership must be shared equally, with each partner contributing the same level of labor or involvement. Finally, the profits and losses must be distributed equally among all partners in accordance with the agreed terms. Let's continue with modus operandi. Suppose two friends, Ali and Ahmad, want to open clothing shops. First, partnerships contract. They enter into the Shirkah Al-Mufawadah agreement. Both agree to share everything equally, such as capital 5,000 ringgit each, work, both manage the business together, profit or loss share by 50-50%. Second is capital contribution. Ali and Ahmad each contribute 5,000 ringgit in cash, making a total capital of 10,000 ringgit. Third is business operations. They purchase clothing stock, rent a shop, and work together to run the business. Neither partner is allowed to work more or less than the other. The effort must be equal. And next is profit distribution. After 1 month, the business earned a profit of 2,000. Ali received 1,000 ringgit and Ahmad received 1,000 ringgit respectively. And moving on to the loss sharing. If the business suffers a loss of 500 ringgit, each partner bears 250 ringgit. Last but not least, dissolution. If one partner wishes to leave, the partnership may be dissolved and the remaining assets are divided equally between them. Within this single contract, there are 3 layers of agreement. First, a capital, which is Shirkah Al-Inan. Second is a labor, which is Shirkah Al-A'mal. And third is a liability, which is Shirkah Al-Wujuh. The combination of these elements is what makes it a hybrid contract, because it is not a single standalone agreement, but rather a fusion of several valid contracts operating simultaneously. Although Shirkah Al-Mufawadah represents a highly ideal form of partnerships in terms of equality, it faces many practical and jurisprudential issues that make it rarely used in the modern context. First is a requirement that all partners perform equal work. In Shirkah Al-Mufawadah, everyone must be involved in the work, and everyone must perform equivalent tasks, and no one can be passive or sleeping partner. The challenges is, in reality, some partners only want to invest capital without working, and some specialize in operations while others focus on finance. And modern businesses distribute work based on expertise, not equality. This contract does not allow unequal or differentiates labor contributions. Second is profit and loss must be equal, which is lacks of flexibility. In modern finance, investor expects return based on risk, partners may contribute different capital amounts, and loss sharing is often adjusted according to capability. But in Mufawadah, profit and loss must be equal. There is no room for unique profit sharing ratios, incentive for partners who work more, and adjustments based on expertise or contributions. This rigidity makes it unsuitable for many modern business structures. Next, it carries a high risk of misunderstanding and relationship strain. The contract's strict requirement for equal responsibility can easily create tension among partners. If one partner contributes less work than the others, the contract becomes invalid and leading to disputes. Partners may also feel that the structure is unfair, such as when person works much harder but still receive the same amount of profit. Furthermore, decision-making becomes difficult because every partner must be equally involved in every aspect of the business, which slows the processes and increases the likelihood of disagreement. Other than that, equal and unlimited liability, which is high risk. This is the most dangerous aspect. If one partner takes on debt, all partners share the liability, even without knowing. And if one partner makes a mistake or mismanage funds, everyone bears the consequences. And last, if one partner enters a disadvantageous agreement, all are required to pay. This creates significant relational and financial risk. For example, partner A, B, and C form a partnership. If B suddenly purchases 50,000 ringgit worth of assets without approval, A and C are still obligated to pay equally even if they were unaware. Because of cases like this, many contemporary scholars consider the contract too risky for modern use. Last but not least, contemporary scholars consider it too strict and impractical. Many modern scholars argue that Shirkah Al-Mufawadah is no longer practical because its conditions are excessively strict and do not align with the realities of today's economic environment. They suggest that more flexible contracts such as Shirkah Al-Inan, Mudharabah, Musyarakah are more suitable for modern business needs. For this reason, Shirkah Al-Mufawadah is generally regarded as an academic concept rather than practical partnership model in contemporary finance. Importance and relevance of this contract in Muamalat. Although Shirkah Al-Mufawadah is rarely used today, it remains important for several reasons. First, it promotes the principles of justice and equality as every partner carries the same level of commitment and responsibility. Second, it demonstrates the concept of risk sharing, which forms the foundation of Islamic finance. Third, it provides a theoretical basis for modern partnership structures such as partnerships, joint ventures, and Islamic models of venture capital. Fourth, it serves as an ideal model of unity and solidarity within a community. Finally, it continues to be used in fiqh studies to help scholars understand the broader framework and evolution of partnerships contract in Islamic jurisprudence.